Hello everybody, this is Sun Mushy. As usual, I'm going to leave this live video um, up on the channel so that after I'm done going live, it'll still be available for anyone who wants to watch. So this is going to be some readings, basically for the collective if that's the case. Like if you click on this video later and one of the readings that I do on here answers your question or resonates with you, then therefore it is a collective message. So yeah, I'm just gonna make myself some it's not really tea. Hi Margaret. Now I am happy to hear from you. How are you doing? I'm about to have some tea, but not really. It's Thai iced tea with a bunch of sugar, but hanging in there. Keep on doing it, Margaret. You're doing really good. I'd love to give you a reading. I'm doing readings right now, so I'm just pouring some soy milk into this glass of Thai iced tea, or Thai tea. Let me taste it first. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Challenging situations lead to rewards. My favorite quote from Legend of Korra is, when we are at our lowest point is when we are open to the greatest change. Just, hi Varys. I'm sorry you're having a rough morning. I'm happy to give you a reading. Hi Amira, it's been a while. Long time no see. Yes, you absolutely can get a reading. Or, sorry, Amina. I had to like look back at the thing, but I also know you, so it's been a while. I misread it. I'm really sleepy this morning. I'm just, hold on. Oops. Let me pour some more soy milk. Part of me wants to add more sugar, but I won't. I was using honey as my sweetener. So I'm gonna write up a list for people, like in the order I'm doing these readings. Varys, would you like a reading? I'm happy to give you one. Ah. These readings are free. These are donation based today. So Varys, hold on to that. You know, if you're in a different spot in the future, thank you, Amina. I forget to tell everybody to not use the super chats and to use one of my donation links in the description, because YouTube takes apparently not even about half of my stuff. They can take more. They can take any. Oh, it's okay, Amina. It's not your fault that super chat sucks. It's YouTube's fault that super chat sucks. So that's my opinion on super chats. Okay. All right. So Margaret, kind of reaped what I sowed, but it's still difficult. Family, sometimes I just feel like the bad guy, the bad person. Yes. And I'm just gonna put the live stream up on my computer so I can read your guys' comments. Oops. Oh. I just noticed Chris is live too. Middle Pond Tarot. I love that guy. No topic. Cool. Hi, Bavia. Are you still wondering about that guy, your husband or your ex? Has he returned at any point? Did you hear from him ever? I remember your situation. I remember I got like a visual of him like singing out in the rain. Which was a really sweet visual, but I don't know if anything like that actually happened. But it's been a while, Bavia. And I'm looking at your comment, Amina. Once again, it's totally okay. I still appreciate the super chats. I'm sure it'll still get me somewhere if I can reach the threshold and access it someday. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that, Bavia. Me too with my situation as well, actually. I have not heard from my person. It's 3 now. 3 a.m. Wow, I hope you're able to get some good rest soon. Thank you, Amina. I appreciate that PayPal next time. No one I can ask a question, give you some context. Okay, so I'm going to write down a list. Margaret. Also, in 35, 45 minutes, you can just give me a general. And then Varys, you're next. Reading on my family situation, how to deal with it / move forward. Aww. I would love that too. I'm excited to do your reading. Yeah, I've definitely been in that situation, like feeling like the bad person is not a good feeling, and you're not the bad person, Varys. You're a good person. Hi, Kamal. I didn't get a chance to read your message, but hello, welcome in. Okay. I'll go ahead and do Varys' readings first, and then there's Amina. I'm just writing down the list first before I get started. Bavia, if you would like a reading, I'm happy to give you one. Just let me know if you would like one. You also do tarot if everyone wants. Aww, I would appreciate that. Yeah, people on the channel, if you guys ever want to give me surprise readings and stuff, you're welcome to. In fact, I've made a lot of friends on YouTube by giving people surprise readings. 1 second. Just moving my couch a little bit closer. And I never saw it coming, honestly. Like, I sent readings out to people just because I was like, I just really think with the readings you all do on YouTube, you just really deserve it. And pretty much every single time it turned out to develop some sort of friendship with the person. So it's been pretty awesome. Hi, Samantha. Hello, my friend. So that you can move on with your life, right? If he's not gonna show back up, like, I sure hope so. I'll write your name down, Bavia. Hi, Samantha. Kamal, Samantha. If you guys would like a reading, let me know. There are 4 people on the list currently. I feel it. I feel it, Bavia. You've really hung in there. You really, like, went through a lot and put in a lot of energy and work and patience, and I believe it pays off, and it's going to pay off. And I think you've seen certain blessings happen that are showing you that things are paying off, and it just needs to pay off more. It just, you deserve more and more compensation for what you have gone through, honestly, and the energy you've put out there into the universe of, like, positivity and love and all that healing you've been working on for yourself. You deserve it for the universe to just give you like a huge thank you and a reward and a manifestation of everything of your wishes coming true. All right. So Varys, I got a new deck recently, so we're gonna use this deck as some advice on working through your situation. So a general reading on your family situation, and then we're gonna look at how to deal with it / move forward. Generally, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Rock Star. Okay, I can kind of feel this energy. You may have gotten a little carried away with your passion on things, like with your possibly with your words or with your actions. That's how I feel about the Knight of Wands, particularly in this deck. You might have gotten very heavily focused into one thing in particular. Hi, you are the cosmos. I I'm so sorry. Please remind me of your name one more time. This time, I now know for sure what name it's not, which is that your name is not Lekka, and that you told me last time, and I think you've told me multiple times now, and I'm so sorry. I'm not intentionally forgetting. Marley! Yes! I'm sorry. I really am. Marley. I promise I remember you. Every time I see your username, I do. Okay, so the rock star. If you would like a reading, Marley, let me know. I'll add you to the list. Samantha's just listening. Aw. Cool. Yeah, maybe another time. So one more card on the situation. Ace of Swords. So you, yeah, and it's like you really know what you want. Oh yeah, so you may have noticed you may have gotten a little carried away, a little overly. Yeah, of course, more or less. You can definitely be on the list. I will add you in here as well. I'm gonna add Marley to the list. I'm just going to assume Marley would like a reading. Yes, Cole, you can too. Thank you for the hugs emoji. Okay. You're welcome, Cole. Okay. No, never mind. So yeah, that's what I'm getting is the situation, and the message coming through right off the bat is that you know the reason why you may have gotten carried away, or you might have overly dedicated into one path, right? Gotten very focused on this goal, and then certain things fell apart. Something I said the other day is oftentimes finding balance in one path, or finding what balance in something, is actually falling out of balance in something else. You know, give and take, give and receive. So it's just what I can see is this is just, don't let this dissuade you from your path. Don't make this into like a punishment of like feeling like you know that you're not gonna get your passion or your goal that you would like. It's more like this is important for the growth of your journey, um, to once again to maybe ground yourself and to work on some other things. Um, is kind of what I get. It's about balance for sure, I would say, with this card, like looking at the imagery. Um, so, how you can move forward. Pleasure. Yeah, it's like don't beat yourself up, you know? It's like that's kind of the opposite of the message that's coming through. The Tower and how to move forward, the Mage. So, yeah, you know, you learned certain things, perhaps. You gained certain clarity on maybe what can happen when you get too focused in. Thank you, Margaret. Yeah, this deck is really pretty. Um, you've maybe gained realizations and insights on what happens when you get a little too carried away, right? I don't know if you've watched Steven Universe. You would love it, by the way. You would love Steven Universe. Um, but there's an episode, one of my favorite characters who I identify with, Sardonyx. She gets carried away because she got excited and she was trying to help a friend, but she ended up making the whole show all about her, all about Sardonyx. And then the fusion came undone and the room fell apart, and then yeah, it was a good episode. But anyways, that I'm getting, this was a Sardonyx moment. You know, you had good intentions, but since you were so, kind of reminds me about the plant thing. Like it was like you got so hyped about that you can do something here, that you have a voice, that you know, that you've got some abilities, you got some gifts, you're a superstar. You know, you got excited, and that excitement became very overwhelming in some form is kind of what I get with this whole sardonyx analogy. And it's just a whole lesson to learn about sardonyx. It's a whole lesson to learn about yourself. Hi, Scalar. Scalar Mun. Welcome in. I'm doing readings today. They're free. They're donation based. I would like to ask that if you donate, if anyone here donates, to not use the super chats. I know I still have it active. I need to deactivate it, but yeah, if you are to donate, please go to my description for the different donation links, which are PayPal, Venmo, and Square Cash. And it's not anyone's fault about super chats. It's on YouTube that super chats sucks. It works for certain people out there, other people on YouTube and stuff. But overall, even though it works for them, YouTube still, and whatever fees, applicable fees, take a large portion of their super chat donations, which I think is terrible. So, anyways, yeah, I am just kind of seeing like, hi Ray, wow, welcome, how are you? How did your year go? Fellow Pisces or Aries. I believe your birthday's in February, so you might be an early Pisces. Sorry, I just said your birthday. I don't know. But yes, it is good to see you too. I still remember that one experience where we talked and like just got to connect, and I remember your kid, and he's like super cute. But yeah, I'm glad it's okay that I shared some information. But how is your year? I remember sending you that crazy long email, and so much got better later on. Awesome. Yes, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Yeah, I'm doing some live readings, so if you want a reading, definitely let me know and I'll add you to the list. Got 25 seconds behind in the live, but I don't want to skip my reading. Kind of understand what you mean about the sardonyx moment. I've heard that a lot of us are at the... And hi, Angel. Hello. Hi, Arnie. Okay, I'll add you. So just let me know anybody who wants to be added, and then I will put you on the list in that order. So I don't have Ray or Angel yet, or Scalar Moon. Is it Scalar Moon? Oh my gosh, is that for like Sailor Moon? Absolutely, Angel. I'll add you to the list. At the point of our ascension process, where we are lighting up all the little nooks and crannies that still have darkness in them. Yes, that's actually, yeah, that ties into this Tower and Magician energy. It's like any places of darkness, you're shining a light on it. So that's really what's going on here. Just gaining more insight about yourself, about ways in which you might get carried away or overzealous, or overbalancing into one thing and losing balance in another. You know, figuring out how when you overbalance in a certain way, it creates a rocky form of stability. It's like really, it's kind of like a flamingo able to balance on one leg. You know, it's like still a very good skill to have. So there's definitely good stuff that comes through these lessons that you learn. So that is kind of what I'm getting for how you can move forward. It's definitely awesome. I added you to the list just kind of like on my own, so you were actually fifth on the list, Marley. I'm glad. Hi, Tess. Let me know if you would like to be added. Is there a list? How can I get a reading if possible? There is a list, and you simply just get one. These are donation-based. These are free. I do ask that if anyone does donate, to not use the super chats and use one of my donation links that are in the description if you check there. Awesome. I'll add you. So you are 10th on the list. But that is basically what I'm getting. I hope that helps, Varys. It's basically just like continue to find pleasure in your life and have fun. And also, I am kind of just getting like the energy will change and you will move forward. I will definitely add you. You are 11th, Ray. The energy is definitely going to change. I am kind of hearing like you're in a good spot, actually. Enjoy your time the best you can. Try not to let this situation get to you, even though it does. I went live today because I wanted to, and also yesterday I went live and ended up getting harassed by a random group of people that specifically targeted me. Um, and that those situations do bog down on you, right? But you can transmute the thing into a good thing, you know? So I figured, you know what? I'm going to just turn that energy into something better and just go on today, on Thursday, and do some readings. Because I will be going on Saturday for $7 readings. But today I was like, let's just pop on and do some readings for everyone. So that's an example of how, you know, you don't have to let other people's perspectives or negative energy bog you down. But you're totally valid to feel that. I ruminated in that energy for like, or marinated in that energy for like almost a day. Well, more like for a couple hours. And just kind of like so many things went. It was like funny because they came onto the channel trying to push me down. But all it did was make me better. It didn't make me feel better. It's just because I handled it the way I did, things just got better for me. So yeah, definitely whatever you went through, I'm not seeing really a negative energy for you. I'm seeing this as a good thing, but I can feel with how trigger moments are happening. We're all kind of sensitive at this time, where everything's at energetically, you know. So there's just a lot going on, and I just feel like you're doing really well, Varys. And exactly, it's just those nooks and crannies. So I hope that was a good read for you. Hi, Kayanat. Absolutely. I'm doing really well. How are you? I'll add you to the list. Perspectives. Hi, Woo Woo. Yes, you may be added to the list. And just once again, I would like to ask that if anyone donates to not use the super chats, basically. And if you're curious about donation links, I have those in the description. You can let me know. Cole, you are 7th on the list. So I just went through the first person. We are about to do the second person on the list. The rest of these readings are going to be a lot quicker. So these are going to be fast readings just so I can get to everybody in a timely manner. Hi, Rachel. I will add you to the list. If anybody would like to keep track as like a moderator on here, I will go ahead and write down the list. So then those of you on here can work this. Hi, Arnie again. Will I draw the people's names who I will do readings for? Yes. So there's like a queue. You're welcome. So here is the list of people. We do need that. Varys, Margaret, Mina, Flavia, Marley, Morless, Cole, Arnie, Angel, Tess, Ray, Kayanat, Woo Woo, and Rachel. These are all the people I have on the list currently. If I missed anybody and you would like to be added, feel free to leave a comment. Yeah, awesome. I might recognize your name. If not, I recognize your energy. Hi, Rose Quartz. You could either know Steven Universe or you just love, you know, Rose Quartz. But if you love Steven Universe, I do too. I'm glad that helped. And oh, and also I'm glad that my readings always resonate with you, Arnie. I love your name. And your profile picture. I think it's a dog. Thanks a bunch. So, aww. Me too, Varys. I do know this as well, and I also appreciate you and all that you have actually done for me as well. I know I don't, it may not seem like it in your perspective sometimes, but I assure you, there's definitely been a lot that has, with the timing of things, that had helped me with being a part of your journey. Aw, love you, Varys. I hope so too. I hope I have a good day too. I hope you have a good day as well. I'll talk to you later. Aw, it's your dog Weasley. Hi, Bobita. Aw. Thank you for the love from India. No lucky typing skills. Thanks. Okay, let's do a quick reading, Margaret. We're going to go ahead and use this deck. Hi, Nina. It is a free reading, yes. If you'd like to be added to the list, I am more than happy to add you to the list. We get home. So the message for you, Margaret, is to focus in on your healing in your home and to let you know that your home situation is getting better. Let me move this camera closer to me. Quiet time. Yeah, it's about resting. I know there's plenty of that on your journey, right? But those are the messages that come through. It says take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. 2 more messages. Purification. Yeah, this is a time of purging and doing more clearing work. And Mother Earth. And also, I just feel like time in nature still helps you. But I'm just getting this message about getting grounded and going through the journey, hanging in there, as you were saying. Especially after your recent lives. Undying love. Hi, Rose Quartz. Absolutely. I'd love to add you and Nina to the list. So if anyone wants to moderate and work through that, that would be appreciated. If not, I will also have my list here going through. So number 15 is Nina. Number 16 is Rose Quartz. Oh, hi Pandu. I'll add you to the list. Sorry, I didn't see you. So you're number 17. Pandu. So that is your reading. And then with the undying, yeah, it's with all the healing going on. Aw, thanks. Hi, Byru. Hi, Jeanette. Hello. Thank you for your love from Sweden. I'll add Byru to the list. Jeanette, if you would like a reading, you're welcome to be added to the list as well. Aww. Thanks, Samantha. Sounds good, Jeanette. Okay, so that was Margaret's reading. Amina, what would you like your reading on? How does he feel about you as a partner? Aww. No, it's not too long. That's totally fine. Okay. I'll just draw cards and then I'll look at it and then I'll just kind of answer. Okay. So we're getting 5 of Wands, which says challenging times. I'm just going to look at those ones. I did see the 4 of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, a lot of what he's going through just feels like a lot for him. So it looks like he might just, like, take breaks or that he just doesn't take action, you know? 8 of Pentacles, but he is, and you are. And then we get the Hierophant. So let me draw 2 more cards. Crown Chakra and also number 7, Seek the Truth. So I like this energy, actually. This is a really good energy. So I can see the stress. I can see that. I kind of want to go back and take that 4 of Cups wherever it went. Because that card actually fits with this. So let me try and find it. Here it is. You can see that overwhelming energy of like, oh, this is too much. The truth is the situation he's going through is actually is a really good thing for him. So things are going to go really, really positively, I think. So how can you be a supportive partner? You just already are, Amina. I can tell. The fact that you're asking, to me, means you are a supportive partner. You don't want to overstep, is what I'm seeing. You don't want to make things worse. So just keep doing what you're doing, you know? 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you're just working on yourself. You're working on this relationship. You're caring. You're putting in effort by trying to grow. You're seeing where I feel like you're feeling guilty because you're like, oh, if only I had more money, then I could help, or oh, if only I was more of this, I could help. You know, it's like, don't worry, you're perfect the way you are, and it's beautiful that this is inspiring you to want to even grow more. So you are going to grow more, and when the timing is right, you will have those gifts to provide of like being able to help. And just know that like both you and him are going to be helped by more than just yourselves. The universe is supporting you. So it's like, do what you feel is right at this time of your journey. Trying to de-stress. I'm getting the message is to try not to worry. Oh yeah, you said I don't want to overwhelm him. That's funny. Exactly. This is the card of feeling overwhelmed. So it's it it's not your fault for his energy getting overwhelmed. That's the part of where he's at on the journey. For you, I do feel like the biggest advice coming through is you feel like you really want to say certain things on your mind. You would really like to communicate certain things. So I feel like if you're taking alone time at all, or maybe alone time's not even the exact right words, but like if you're taking time to sleep, to meditate, to rest, and just to dream a bit or to get thoughts coming to you from source, those are to help you figure out how you can support your partner at this time. So one last card on what you can do. Ooh, we get the Lovers, which is to just love freely. You don't have to do anything. You just simply love your partner, and that love alone simply supports him. So, how does he feel about you as a partner? And the Seven of Swords to me is saying like for you to dig deeper, to look for the truth, to keep going, you know. Where you're at right now is balanced enough, but it's wobbly and it's changing and it's transforming into something better. So clarity is coming to you soon. So how does he feel about you? Sensitivity, White Tara. So he's feeling very sensitive right now. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So if he's around you right now, it's because he feels safe in your energy. And with whatever's been going on with the situation, those are the situations that are triggering him and he doesn't feel good about. So he's avoiding places that he doesn't want to be. So I think he's spending maybe a bit more time with you, but if he's also spending time apart from you, just know it's not your fault. It's just he needs to avoid all sorts of situations at this time. Noises, lights. You might notice that he has a lot of the lights off, or that he's kind of like hermiting away a little bit. If he's doing that, this is because he's finding clarity inside. Trust that his inner self, his higher self, his inner universe, that he has access to it, of course, like we all do, and that he's doing really good. Oh, I'm glad this is on point. Yeah, quiet time with you. See, I really feel how he feels about you is like you're a safe space. So I really feel like you there's nothing for you to necessarily do in terms of how you can be a supportive partner, because you already are a supportive partner. So what you can do to be a supportive partner is to have more confidence that you are a supportive partner, more positive affirmations about yourself. The arts is another thing of how he feels about you. He does feel like having fun with you, or having a lot of intimate moments with you, time together. Maybe if you both want to go out into nature a bit, or if you both want to just take a day where you do a spa day, or you paint or draw, something like that. Yeah, more confidence, Amina. Confidence is key here. One more card. Bold. Ha! It says, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. Confidence, right? So, keep working on that. I feel like... Oh, and find balance. That's right. I forgot that's what this says. So yeah, balancing the energy at this time. So, I feel like it's nice to go slow and steady, but also rock the boat a bit. Take some adventurous moves. Be a little bold, do things that feel right. Try something maybe not necessarily new, but you know, maybe spice things up a bit and be like, maybe we can try something like this today, or let's try to de-stress together, or let's try to work on something, you know, some sort of teamwork between the two of you. That's just about having fun or expressing yourselves. It doesn't have to be about the finances. It can just be about, let's draw, let's make a painting or something. So yeah, he wants to take an art class. Yes, maybe taking an art class together would be really fun. Yeah, I just flipped to this card, this door to love card. So, all right, that is your reading, Amina. Thank you for getting one from me. Bhavia, you are next, so I will read that question. I think you're asking about possible divorce. Will your husband, Sunil, send divorce papers anytime soon so that you can move on with your life? What is your future after divorce? Let's go ahead and draw a Mystic Moon Oracle's card. Will he send divorce papers anytime soon? I sure hope so. And I know with these situations, for whatever reason, the other person just like doesn't do it for a long time. I know that happens in situations. Let's see. We get the commitment card. I think I'm getting why I get that visual of him with the guitar and singing out in the rain. I feel like he really is refusing to let this go, even though he's not here. Muse, it's like he just wants to hold on, is what I'm getting. One last card. Inner child. So I don't know if he's gonna send you those papers. Also, regardless of cards, I you know, only the future will tell, but I am leaning towards that an action. Eventually he will have to take action because it's the right thing to do. Ah, thank you, Amina. I love everyone here as well. This is really positive energy. I appreciate it. So I do see, like, at the end of the day, he knows, he realizes he needs to take action. And I think he wants to push it as long as possible. So that is what I get as the message. As for what is your future after divorce? Destruction, fifth dimension, separation, and admired. So this makes sense, right? Life after divorce, it's the ending to that journey, right? The ending of a life of marriage with this person, which goes commitment, destruction. It goes together, right? And then Muse and fifth dimension. It does say between the two of you, you will always love each other. Regardless of that, you're always going to love each other, even though, you know, whatever ends with you and him, right? You will always love each other. And the separation will still hurt. Separation is separation, you know? And then, this is what I'm seeing leading up to the divorce papers. The actual, it's official, it's done. Once action is actually taken, where you're at on your journey is admired. You're shining brightly through this. So I'm seeing, like, there's a lot for you to go through before the divorce itself officially occurs. And it's because you're going to be working on basically continuing to separate with or without Sunil giving you the divorce papers. It's like you're just kind of signing it internally, and you're kind of just like accepting it, and you're letting the separation occur. You're allowing it to happen. And what this brings you to in the end is eventually him showing up to give you those divorce papers, I think. And then you being admired because you're shining bright and you're doing really well. And this brings absolutely high vibration energy and brings in a lot of potential people who want to be involved on your journey when it comes to love, when it comes to romance. You're gonna draw in soul connections, draw in people who really care about you and want to support you on your journey and love you, and you help them and they help you just by being yourselves. You're gonna meet more of these people, is what I see happening after divorce, and during the journey on the way to divorce. So there's plenty to do at this time, which is um, what's it called? Unravel from this connection, get untangled from it, to free yourself and to let things fall apart. Let the old energy release. So that's what I'm getting for your reading, Bhavia, for what's going on. So I think it's going to take a while, but it'll be the right timing for you for when everything happens. Hi, Nikita. I think you were live with me yesterday. I am doing good right now. I still have a canker sore, which is kind of stings, but it's all right. And hi, Sylvie girl. There is a list. I have it right here. You're welcome, Bhavia. I'm glad that. Yeah, you're welcome. There's a list. I will add you to it. Nikita, if you would like a reading, let me know. Sorry, there's actually Marley and then more or less. So Marley, what would you like a reading on? All right, I'll add Sylvie girl, and then I'll add Nikita. And then 21, Nikita. How many people are ahead of you? Like 15 people. It's like a lot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, 15 people. Feel a parrot. There is. I will try to go faster. It is many. I feel a paradigm shift in my approach to relationships. I want a man with money. I'm even considering getting a sugar daddy. Will I be successful in this? Will it backfire? No judgments, please. Yeah, no judgments. In general, I feel like it possibly might, but everyone's on their own journey. I had that situation come up. A lot of people asked me to be my sugar daddy, and I turned it down personally, just for my own journey of just what I wanted. But every path is different. I've considered being a stripper. I've considered lots of things. So I'm like, like financially that sounds good, and like they want that too, so it becomes like a mutual thing. So hi, Kayana. Yeah, you are 12th on the list, so I think you're 7 away. Hi, Dr. Asma Vikar. But yeah, no judgments here is my point, Marley. Like I've been there. So yeah, I don't think there's like anything wrong with what you're talking about. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and change the title. That's weird, I'm not able to edit it. But Dr. Asma Vikar, you will be the last person on the list. So I'm gonna just be doing 22 readings today. Given almost all my 20s and sacrificed many goals in order to stay devoted to toxic broke guys who cheated on me, and I'm over it. I want a new kind of man. Yeah, you want something different. So, you know, that's not a bad approach. Yeah, you've thought about this. You're like, you know what? New approach to this. Like, I want someone who treats me right. You don't want a toxic situation. So let's see. Will you be successful in this? we get the High Priestess, which tells me you have a feeling. You have an intuition that's telling you what's going to come from this. And I think wisdom, knowledge, a change of pace, a complete change, a complete shift. You know, will it work out in the end with that person? Questionable. But are you going to learn from something from it? And is it going to be a much more positive experience than those toxic situations? It seems very likely that yes, it is going to be a lot more positive, a lot different. There might be some different issues for different reasons, as with any karmic partner that we come across on our journey. So that's not a bad thing. Two of Swords, though, says peace. So I feel like a lot of peace is coming through this idea that you have, this shift that you're going towards. There's a lot of peace. There's truce. There's the High Priestess. Will it backfire? Seven of Wands, which says Valor. Seven of Wands is kind of like standing your ground, that like if something hits you, it doesn't bounce off. It like, or you know, it doesn't just like bounce. It's like if something tries to push against you, it is like a pushback type of thing. So with the Valor and the Hanged Man, it'll depend on your perspective if this will backfire. But overall, like in terms of backfire as in like, will it maybe bring you to something next afterwards, like a new perspective or a different idea after this? I think very much so, yes. I think like maybe after meeting, like getting a sugar daddy or a few people after or something like that, you might kind of start to see the feelings that people, the issues that those individuals might have or something. You might learn something about like what the connection is really subscribing to, and kind of recognizing that like you want better than that, because you want the person to feel better, because maybe sometimes they feel like they have to give people things to receive love, and maybe that kind of connection, you want both people involved to feel better down the road. So you might get to just experience that more firsthand, is a possibility of something I see. And then kind of just deciding that like you want something, it's like a different form of toxic maybe, but more peaceful, much more positive, much more what you're looking for, that kind of sweetness that you want to believe you're worthy of receiving. And I think this journey that you're going down, this paradigm shift, is going to show you that, and I think you deserve that for a change, and it's going to treat you very positively. So the will this backfire part, it just depends on what you mean by that. If you mean like, is it going to just work out 100% and it's like the best person you've ever met ever, it's like, I don't think it'll completely work out like 100%. I don't think it can go exactly how you would hope for it to go, but I think it'll go kind of in the direction you hope for it to go, which is positive and forward and like next. So I think it's a really good idea, honestly, and I think you're going to learn a lot from it, and I don't think it's going to backfire, and that if it were to, it would be in the positive sense of like learning lessons, of it propelling you forward more. So I hope that made sense, what I mean by that. Hi, Jenny. Okay. Welcome in. I'll add you to the list. You are the last person on the list this time, probably. I do this a lot. I'm like, okay, last person. And then another person comes in, I'm like, okay, last person. I'm like, what, Erico? Okay, last person. Like, so we will see. So there's a long list. There's 23 people. We just went through the 5th person. Ah, you're welcome, Marley. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Can you get a work reading? Love what I do. Just every day is a struggle. Sick of office games and take the blame for others' mistakes. Will this ever change, or should I just quit? I feel that energy. I am leaning towards, yeah, just leaving, basically. But let's see. Because I actually have a family member who works in an office, and things did get better because she ended up upgrading into like a personal private office. But even so, the energy of the coworkers is still just really annoying, you know? and it's just like not the kind of energy you want to be around, or like they don't even really their beliefs about the world, the planet, of things, of how conscious they are and considerate they are, it's just not that positive. Hi Nina, let me see. You are 15th, so in about 10 people. I will try to go faster. I'm sorry. Please be patient with me. So, will this ever change? 5 of Swords, and it says defeat, so not really. And then 10 of Pentacles, wealth, with Prince of Cups. Don't want to give up. I worked so hard for that position. I feel that. I do feel that. Yeah, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to leave something that you worked really hard for. Can someone put up the list? Yeah, if anyone on the comments wants to put the list, if anyone's keeping track. If not, I'll type it up again, Nina. Then we get the 8 of Swords. So I'm thinking right now, stand your ground, stay with where you are with this job, and overall what you want, like you've worked hard for that position. I think even if you end up quitting, it's going to bring you to something better. Like, no doubt. It just will, more or less. I just see that it's going to bring you to something better. 5 of Swords to me is about needing to withdraw. It's like, don't even get involved with these mind games, these office games, the who's talking to who and all the gossip. And it's just like, you don't need to get involved with it. There's no positive outcome for your feeding into that energy. Maybe there is a positive outcome, but I don't really see one. The Lovers. Yeah, and for you, love is on the horizon. You're working towards your goals. Work on yourself. Continue. Just try to ignore the energy, basically. Is there something better if you quit? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely there is. But let's flip a card on that. The Journalist. This, boom. Page or Prince of Wands. There's something out there for you that wants to come in, like an opportunity. Your gifts, your talents is recognized. So you will be recruited to like join some other like pursuit. One last card. The Knight of Discs, the Gourmet Chef. So it could literally be about food if you like cooking, if you like this, but I'm also just kind of getting like a bit, yeah, you're welcome, more or less. I'm gonna finish up real quick. 2 of Wands, there is something coming together for you, like a person you're gonna meet or come together with, and it'll be like this opportunity where like, oh my gosh, I see how I can quit. I see how I can leave this situation and go off to something different. So you don't like to cook. Well, maybe this person does. This person might like to cook, or there's a treat involved with this opportunity. It's going to be, you're going to be treated to this. It's going to be something that's like, you're appreciated by this person. I do feel this is a love message. The Lovers does come through. So there might be a partner that you have, or something like that, and you're doing really well. So there's some sort of love situation that's connecting to this. So let's get an advice for what you should do at this time. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Yep, so stick, there's kind of nowhere for you to go. You love your job. You ignore the drama at work. It's annoying. And you feel like something better should show up hopefully soon, or something should change. Expect a miracle. Something is going to change. Either the way you quit is all those toxic people somehow quit, or they move or something. Or suddenly the same job offer comes through, but the pay is 4 times higher, or like, what? How did that happen? Or you meet, or you and your partner move somewhere that's a much better opportunity for you. So there's some sort of you can't really, it's unpredictable what exactly the form is, but miracles are going to occur just from you just being where you are. So in terms of, do you have to leave or something, leave something that you like. No, you don't. Stay where you are because you love where you are. Don't let these negative Nancy's get you down, because eventually they're going to leave your journey. They're going to clear on out. They might pop up here and there, but they won't stop you from your happiness. It's so sad that there are people who actively try to take down other people's success. I literally experienced it yesterday on live, and it was like, wow, there are people actively trying to bring me down. Like, it's just very sad, and it's just kind of like, don't they have something better to do with their journey? Like, don't they have like self-work or healing or something to do? Apparently what they want to do is something else, you know? So that is what I'm getting for you, and I'm just seeing that like this whole situation you're talking about is going to change, and it won't bog you down in the future. Hi everyone. Jealousy, exactly. Yeah, people who want what you have, they don't think they have what you have. And it's like they're too busy upset about what they don't have to just be grateful for what they do have. Hi Maureen. Or Carly. Hi Carly. And hi Ashley. Yeah, I'll try to. If I can't get to you guys in time, my apologies. So I'm going through a list right now. After I get through the 23 people, if you guys are still here, let me know, and then I'll start up a second list. So that was more or less Cole, the list. So I will write where the list is at right now. Cole, let me know what you would like a reading on. You might have commented what you wanted it on, so I might scroll up a little bit. Yeah, no, I don't see anything. So yeah, Cole, if you're still here, let me know. So let's see. We've got Cole, Arnie, Angel. So Angel, you're third. Tess, Ray, Kayanat, Woo, Rachel, Nina, Rose Quartz, Pandu, Byru, Jeanette, Sylvie Girl, Nikita, Doctor. I wrote that very poorly. Okay, Asma, Vicar, and Jenny. So this is my whole list. Hi, Brianna1111. Brianna, welcome back. I'm glad you caught me live. I'm doing some readings. Hi, Krat. So currently I have a long list. I'm gonna finish the list, and then after I finish the list, if you guys are still here, let me know, and I'll create another list. So for now, this list is finished with 23 people on it. But if there's enough time after I finish these ones, if you guys are still here, let me know, and then we'll get a second list going. So I'm not hearing from Cole. Cole might have headed out. So Arnie, if you're here, let me know, and we'll do a reading. And then Cole, if you ever come back, we will do a reading with you. 2 love interests, Federico and Renato. Who is worth pursuing? Hi, Katerina. Who can I have a meaningful relationship with? Will I have a relationship with any of them? Okay, let's try and do like a quick reading on those people. So, who is worth pursuing? So let me see. Federico's energy, if, you know, is Federico worth pursuing? Is Renato worth pursuing? Who is worth pursuing? Who can you have a really meaningful relationship with? Will you have a relationship with any of them? So, when it comes to Federico, we get the Fool, which looks positive already. When it comes to Renato, we get 6 of Wands. Once again, looks very positive. They both look very victorious and positive. Renato, there seems to be more confidence there that it'll be a good thing. Federico, it would be completely different, completely new, and it's undecided where it'll go, but it's exciting. Those are the energies. When it comes to who is worth pursuing, Ace of Pentacles, the very obvious answer is yourself. Pursuing yourself is who's worth pursuing, and pursuing something new getting a new beginning in this journey, Earth coming through. So I think it's leaning towards Federico, but I think overall it's nice to give everyone a chance too and to see what happens. Who can I have a meaningful relationship with? We get the Ten of Wands. There is someone you can have a meaningful relationship with. It kind of is going back and forth. And it looks like you could have a meaningful relationship with Renato. I know that's like, what? But it just said Federico is worth pursuing. It's just like whoever you're meant to come together with, whoever else you come together with, you're meant to come together with them because you'll learn something and it'll dismantle and then you will still be guided back to the right person. So at the end of the road, you do have a relationship with somebody, a commitment. There is a partner that you are in it to win it with in the long run. I don't know if it's either of these people, but both of these people seem to be crucial to your success when it comes to meeting that person. So you definitely can have a meaningful relationship with somebody, and you do have one actually from past lives and whatnot, and it's just a matter of coming together with them. So will you have a relationship with any of them, which I'm guessing is Federico or Renato? Three of Swords. I think ultimately this down the road energy you're thinking of will ultimately possibly be someone else. Because when you meet someone where you feel so like, this is my person, usually that energy is so strong that you know it's always worth pursuing that person no matter what type of thing. So the fact you're wondering if it's worth pursuing either of these people kind of is telling me there are some drawbacks to these connections. They're strong, but they're not like, this is the one type of strong. So they might be more of a karmic partner. It is not, Sylvie girl. I am sorry. So yeah, to anyone who joined in, I'm finishing a list. There are 23 people currently or about that I'm going through. So when I finish the list, if any of you are still here and would like a reading, and if I still have time, I will let you know. I actually have to leave pretty soon. So everyone who else came here, unfortunately, I don't think I can add you to the list today. So the last person I really am doing a reading for will likely be Jenny. But yeah, so Three of Swords does mean heartache, right? It also means the past. To me, it says like, ultimately, these are going to be people who might be part of your past in the end. These are past connections, past life, past love, karmic partners that you were meant to heal certain lessons with them. So I do think you're healing certain things that were meant to get healed by meeting these individuals. And then ultimately, you're going to meet more people on your journey. So I think you've still got a long ways to go on your journey, as we all do. Doesn't matter your age, but you could also be young. But yeah. All right, so Cole, if you are here, let me know. But if not, we are moving forward to Angel. Am not young. Yeah, you are, Arnie. Your soul is always young. We are forever young. Very spiritual person. And I love you too. Thank you. Lately, someone told me that a woman with curly hair was watching over me, and then she told me I was a student of life. I am now practicing ego death meditations. Basically, a life reading, please. Okay. Hope you do a live reading again. I will do live readings again. My upcoming ones are going to be paid readings, so if you want to participate in one of those, you can book one. I don't know if it's ready yet. I'll have to ask my sister. But I have a shop thing where you can click on it and you can like save a spot in your live reading, basically. Yes, Krat, definitely join me another time. I will be back live to do free readings another day. But the next time I go live will probably be Saturday, and it'll be $7. Hi, Leo1111. I would love to do a reading. I don't have time to do any more readings today, so the list is finished. No problem, Krat. I'll see you some other time. Have a good one. Okay, so a life reading for Angel. Thank you. Have a good day, too. I feel like this day is pretty good. I'm hopeful for tomorrow. So, life reading. I flipped a lot of cards. I just wanted to. It was just so much fun. Okay. So life reading, yep, there's something that's growing here, something that's manifesting. I'm glad. My December's been pretty good too, actually. There's still like 10 more days to go. I have no idea what's coming. but I'm optimistic. So, life reading angel, I do think there is something that you're expecting to manifest. And you're deciding to continue. You're deciding to put in the effort. You're like pushing forward. You're like, okay, there's more to do. There's still more to learn. Okay, you're like trying more. You're like, okay, I'm gonna put in more efforts. Let me put in my bands real quick. I have a dentist appointment I'm going to, and they're like, son, please put your bands in. And I'm like, I do. So I'm like, okay, I should do that. An hour before. Okay. Mission accomplished. So, yeah, I'm just getting, there's that energy where you're like, okay, I'll keep going. Been seeing fives a lot, like crazy. It's 11:58 where I'm at, so there's a 5 right there. I've also been seeing fives a lot, as well as a lot of other number synchronicities. Actually, the 58 is a number synchronicity for me, and this is the number 8, so very interesting. So yeah, I'm seeing like there's more for you to go. You feel like you're close to something. And so what I'm getting, what you could do to put in your effort is to write. Start writing things down. Write your ideas down. Write what's on your mind. I am getting like, you have a lot of thoughts. It doesn't have to be about something specific. It could just be, you might have thoughts, fears, doubts, wishes, worries. You might want to write like a letter to someone that you've lost a long time ago. Oh, poetry. Yeah. So I'm just kind of like getting like poetry is something that's helping you pass the time. It's helping you decide on, helping you get clear about what you want to let go of, what things you want out of your life, and what things you want to bring into your life. And once you get in that energy, you're going to feel ready to go out there and look for it. Look how both of these cards, they're both looking out in the distance, both seeking out there, like, okay, I see now. In fact, you got all princess cards. You got the Princess of Pentacles, Princess of Swords, and the Princess of Wands. So, ooh, I'm glad you felt that. Yeah. So, once you figure out what you want, basically, and you heal that part within you, you're going to be ready to go out there and look for it. And then, like, you're going to have that light to shine the way forward. During that time, there is then going to be more challenges along the way. People that there's conflict with. There's still going to be challenges within you when you're going on the journey of, like, this is what I want. There's going to be times where you're like, is it really? Like, do I really deserve it? Am I really worthy of it? There's going to be conflict within you about that whole thing because you're like, I shouldn't have to work hard for it. So it's finding a way to go forward easily. And that's going to be a challenge, trying to go forward. So, yeah, anyone who's telling you, oh, if you want it, just go out and get it. Like, it's easy. Like, you just apply for jobs, or, oh, you just do that. It's like, it's not that easy because these people don't realize how sure you are that you want it to be completely effortless. You're like, no, I really just want it to come to me. I really want the answer to come to me. I really want, like, the direction that I should take to just come to me. I don't want it to be confusing or hard. Like, you know, I already do a lot of that internally. I'm already a thinker, you know, type of energy. So yeah, it's like you don't have to listen to what other people say about how it's supposed to be easy. It's challenging. Life is challenging, actually, because I think it should feel stress-free, like healing, you know? So it's hard to find the path of least resistance for some reason. But at the same time, it's really easy when we just accept, let's just trust that, you know? Facts, I've been trying to vibrate what I want to manifest. Yeah. Very nice. Very good. Manifestation. One last card. Woo! 2 of Cups. And honestly, I feel like this is talking about in regards to love. And that with all of what you're doing is actually bringing you to love, to some partner, or you're already with a partner and there's been challenges there, and this is going to help you both do this self-work that you both need in order to work aside the differences. But I feel it might more so be the first message, that all of this, of what you're getting clear about. Hi, Tick. I don't have time to do more readings today, but welcome on in. I love your energy. How's your December? I know we talked just recently, but how does it go? So yeah, I think that's some messages coming through for you, Angel. I do see like with you releasing what you don't want and bringing more in of what you do want, it is going to get you excited and start seeing some things out in the distance. You're going to start going towards them. There's going to be a little bit of conflict throughout it, but ultimately it's because you're actually coming together with it. The conflict is going to come through the feeling of like, I feel like it's here, but it's not. And then figuring out how to let go of that last energy of resistance, you know, trying to figure out how can you relax further, deeper relaxation. And then that deeper relaxation is what helps you completely come into the love. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for you. I'm just getting like the more you soul search and learn, the more you're going to get to where you need to go. All right. So I just did Angel and I think Cole left. So Tess is next right now. So I'm going to read Tess's message. So I'm on number 10 out of 23. Jenny, you're number 23. You're welcome, Angel. So I'm going to get a lot faster. So I'm sorry if my messages don't fully, like, are not super full in depth for you or something. Okay. What's coming from me with Khalid, my crush in 2020? Am I going to be with him or a new guy? We are not together now. Will he come towards me? So what's coming for you with Khalid? Instinct. With volatility. I think you get a feeling that things might get heated. Something might erupt, something might emerge. You guys might have had some physical experiences together. Aww. Thank you, Ray. Have a nice day, Angel. So I think it's possible actually that you might come together, or you're gonna have some sort of deep experience with Khalid. Will you be with a new guy? Synergy. I think it's possible. You have a lot of synergy with people. There's a lot of people you vibe with. So it's possible. You know, if you don't end up with Khalid, it's like, oh well for Khalid. Like you're gonna, you know, good luck to Khalid, like wishing him the best, but you're gonna meet someone more suited for you if that were to happen. Hi Petya. I'm maxed out on readings for today, but thank you for joining me. Reflection, radiance. I think I think whatever happens with you and Khalid, it's going to bring something to light that you maybe don't want. Maybe you have a crush on him right now. Maybe you know how you feel about him, and if you do, I do see it looks quite positive. Ultimately, I'm seeing this connection is giving you something to reflect on, and after that, you will be the person ultimately who decides if you want to be with Khalid or if you want to spend more time by yourself and that you deserve something more for yourself, someone new. So it'll depend on you and how 2020 goes. But in terms of like, can you and him come together? Anything is possible. So I'm getting a strong like yes. I'm getting like the synergy and the you know, the passion and the chemistry is mutual between the two of you. And then as for if you want to come together with him, I think that might change throughout 2020, possibly, like what you want with it, with the connection. And then it'll ultimately be a good thing. You're welcome, Tess. All right, so next we've got Ray. Yay. All right, Ray, what would you like a reading on? Hi, Petya. Unfortunately, I'm maxed out on readings, and I've got to go pretty soon. Next time I go live, I'm going to be doing $7 readings, and then sometime in the future, I will be doing free readings again. My goal is to do them about once a month, so I won't be back on doing a free reading until well, I might do it again later this year before the New Year's. I'll have to see. Kind of depends on where I'm at financially. In this moment, I'm at a pretty okay spot, but literally very, very soon, in a couple days, I will have to pay my electric bill, and that will change things. This is a quote by Oprah. What is the next right move? I like that quote. Change my mind every minute. Yeah, so going on a quest and getting more clear about what you want is what is in store for 2020, and that'll really help you out. Can I post when I want to do live readings? Yeah, I'll try to. This was very last minute. I just decided to this morning. I planned to do $10 readings for Wednesday a few days ago. That was the most I've ever planned something. Planning to go live again on Saturday, doing a $7 Saturdays. So that's my next time I should be live in a few days, but it'll be for $7 readings. All right, what is the next right move? Making power moves. Ooh. I'm just getting this like really like, wow, you are making power moves literally, Ray. You've been doing so much. You're doing incredible. You've been planning things. You have this bigger picture. It's not going as fast as maybe, you know, you would want it to go, but it's fast, all right. Swiftness. This is the Eight of Wands. So this is like continue organizing everything. I feel like you still have the plans in the back of your mind. I feel like you're like, yep, over there's the YouTube thing, over there's this thing, there's the diet, the food, the blogging, the business, the idea of the services and how I'll find the people. You're all the things. You're like, just like how I can type without looking. You're like, you know, you're not even looking at these screens, but you know exactly what's on these screens, you know. I'm glad, yeah. I think it's totally fine to talk about like, yeah, you've got big plans, you've got these things. Woo, channel launch 2020. And it's like, just know like whatever the outcome, doesn't matter. It's all about the fun, I think. And it's just like, it's gonna bring in amazing energy for sure. But ultimately it's about the fun. But like, yeah, it just looks extremely positive. So yeah, it seems the next move is continue putting the things together. I feel like you've got this big plan and it's like, yep, keep on. I think it's just a little bit of that doubt of like, what if you're doing all this work and it's not what you're supposed to be doing? What if you're wasting time or you're gonna let someone down? You're not. You're amazing. And if it fails or whatever, you have loved ones who are there for you, you know, who will support you no matter what. The moon, yeah. You're not wrong about this. You're not. Six of Wands, victory. You're really, really, really not wrong about this. You've talked about this for, I think we met in 2018, so like a year at least, and like for a while before that, you've been really sure about this. A banana muffin video now. Just want to have fun at this point. Yes, that sounds wonderful. Learning about food and things like that is very helpful. And people love food. I love food. I love watching food videos. My friend, Joey Aloha Healing Zone, he has some cooking videos that I watch. They're so good. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Like Korean food. It looks so good. So, one last card. Princess of Swords, the activist. Yeah, you've got a voice. It's a powerful voice. It's going to be heard. Your energy is very powerful. So, there's a lot of victory and success coming through here. So, the biggest thing for what the next right move is to let yourself know that Spirit's on your side. Spirit backs you 100% on this. So, keep going. And yeah, there's some new energy on the horizon for you. Hi, Savannah Ross. It's been a while. I'm sorry, I don't have time to do any more readings today because I'm about halfway through, almost, and I have to go to my dentist appointment right after this. So I will be doing $7 Saturday readings this Saturday. And in the future, I'll be doing another set of live free readings as well. Cool. Thank you for understanding. Okay, cool. I look forward to your email, Ray. Awesome. So, yeah, Kayanat, you are next. Let me read that. Does Veli want our connection to be more affectionate and closer? Will we spend time? Oh, we spend a lot of time together. Will we spend a lot of time together next week? Okay. Let's look into it. Does Veli want our connection to be more affectionate? The painter. I'm just getting a solid. Oh, they sure do. I'm getting. Veli has communicated this to you, or has been showing some clear signs that they're looking for something right now. They're like, you know, they might be like, oh, painting would be nice. And kind of like, you know, like look at you, you know, that type of energy. Or they'll, it might be, you know, it might seem like cryptic, but it's pretty direct, I would say. I think Veli's energy is very direct of what Veli wants. She is showing signs. We will be spending a lot of time together next week. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think she's wanting a lot to happen next week, I think. So let's get one last card. The Star. Yeah, I think she thinks about you a lot and really appreciates the time you have together. And the Five of Wands. And there's some conflict here. There's some challenge where it's not moving forward. It's like she's shown a lot of signs and is kind of just like wondering if it's in her head or if you are going to reciprocate fully. Like she's just not sure 100% if you really feel the same way or what's exactly real and what's not. And that's not really your fault. It's like maybe she had been hurt by people in the past, so she's not really 100% sure if she trusts this connection with you. What step does she want me to take? I don't think she knows either, though. As much as she's clear about that, she's a human being. Again, I think she had been hurt by people in the past, confused about if this is 100% real. So it's hard for her to just say what she wants. Our bond is complicated but loving. Hi, Tanya. I'm sorry. I don't have time to answer any more questions today with the list I have, since I have to leave pretty soon to a dentist appointment. Ace of Cups. But whatever step she wants you to take, it's a step from the heart. She just wants you to be yourself, open. I don't know, but ultimately she just wants answers, I think. She just wants more clarity, reassurance that this is real, but doesn't want to necessarily just ask that because she wants to just trust you. She doesn't want you to feel like she doesn't trust you. It's not that. It's just that, like, we all have trust issues of our own that kind of have nothing to do with the other person. So I'm getting she has that. She's not quite sure what the future holds between the two of you, but she's still willing to keep going forward, and she still wants to see what happens. Nobody's perfect, so you're just going to have to spend that time together and just be yourself and hope that it's enough, because you are enough. So, yeah, I think maybe if you want to think of a gift or something sweet to show you care, just because you want to, because it is holiday season, if you want to get her like a little box and it's like a cute little drawing that you made or a poem that you wrote, just something like that if you want to, I don't think that would hurt. I think creating something like a song or some sort of thing, said painting, I wanted to make a paper. Please do that. That would be beautiful. So overall, I think that would be a good step forward as advice, because I am seeing the Magician. So something like that, and I think there's some romance ahead of you and her. So you and Veli. So yay! I would love to hear from you how things go next week. I always love hearing how people's love situations go, because I love love so much. But yeah, thank you so much for getting a reading from me. Very much appreciated. All right, Woo Woo, I hope you're still here. I'm sorry it took a while. Or Cole or Woo Woo, if you're here, let me know. I'm glad you love my energy. I appreciate that. All right, Rachel, if you are here, let me know. So I'm going to go ahead and just cross out these names, or I'll put circles on these names for in case Cole, Woo Woo, or Rachel come back. Nina, if you are here, let me know. Rose Quartz, if you're here, let me know. Yay! Cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and type down the list from Rose Quartz to let you all know who's on the list. So this is everyone remaining on the list before I head out. And then a few people who are missing right now, which are Cole, Woo Woo, and Rachel. And Nina. Let me circle Nina's name. Oh, Nikita, cool. I'm glad. And Sylvie, glad you guys are here. All right, so Rose Quartz. Oh, Nina, you are here. All right, I am going to answer Rose Quartz's question, and I will get to you, Nina, next. What will become of my relationship with Ashley? Will he end the no communication between us? Hey, I remember this reading. What will become of the relationship with Ashley? So will you hear from him, basically? Prince of Cups. So yeah, I think this is a strong connection you feel. Just knowing your name, I feel like you're very in tuned energetically. Ace of Pentacles. So personally, I think there will be an end to this no communication. I do not know. Oh yay, woo woo. Okay, glad you guys are here. Nine of Wands, Fortitude. Nine of Wands says do not give up. So overall, as a quick message, I'm getting, you already know this is a very deep soul connection. There's been a lot of endings and sadness and disappointments that have happened. There's a separation, right? I'm going through that with somebody who I feel in my heart I will hear from someday. This is one of those situations I'm getting. So I think you will hear from this person eventually. I don't know when. I feel like you keep feeling the energy change, especially now. You might have gotten a dream this morning too. I got a dream about my person this morning, and I was like, why? That was such a good dream. Why now? Because right now nothing's happening, but things are happening. So I do not know when. I do not know how long. But I think the energy, the answer that comes through is a yes. He will end the no communication between the two of you. I don't know when. I don't think it's happening in this exact moment. Like, I don't think he's going to right exactly now. But I think it's going to happen. And that it's going to, there's some new beginning between the two of you. But it'll be different. It won't be like last time, which I know sounds like, well, maybe it will be. But Three of Cups comes through. So maybe as much as you feel that way about Ashley, maybe there's still something else out there for you before that happens. The Knight of Swords with the Sun. Okay, positive thing. So I think it's tricky because it's like, you know, if we're coming together, why does it have to be later? Like, is there a mind game going on here? Are they just messing with me? I think you're wondering if Ashley's just if this connection is messing with you. I think this is a genuine connection. I do. That's what I pick up on. It could be different, you know, but I pick up on that this is a trustworthy energy because the Sun shows up with this energy that makes me question, is it? And I'm just getting, yes, it is. I'm getting this is a trustworthy connection and not to give up on it, but to also move forward and recognize that this is not where you want to be because you're not hearing from him right now, but you still want love right now. So I think there's still someone else out there for you to meet. I think there are plenty of people out there for you to meet. So I think more is in store for you with love life, whether or not you hear from this Ashley person. But I do think, like, at the end of the day, you do know in your heart, he's going to show on back up at one point. And it is going to be a game changer at any point that this person comes back. If you're with someone, if you're not with someone, whatever the situation is, Ashley returning to your life is going to always be a game changer because you know how you feel about this connection. So I hope that resonated because that's what I get from the energy. And then if that's not what it is, then I guess the answer would be that there's like, this is not the person, maybe. But I think that first message resonated. Let me know. Okay, cool. I'm glad it resonated. Sweet. Thank you so much, Ashley, or Rose Quartz, for your reading, for getting a reading from me. Okay. We are going to do Nina, and then we are going to do Woo Woo. Okay. Nina, is he waiting for a message from me, or does he not want to hear from me? I think he's waiting. I think I think he would love to hear from you, but regardless, just know, like, even if someone wants to hear from you, that doesn't mean they'll respond. So just keep that in mind. We get the Ace of Wands. I do get, yes, he wants to hear from you overall. Prince of Wands from you. Yep. This person really, really likes you. Really, really cares about you. Knight of Discs. And is a sweetheart, actually. At least that's what you see, right? You see a sweetheart. You see a kind soul. Aww. And you feel like a kinship where you're similar energies. So I think he's waiting for a message from you. He wants to hear from you. And I think he'll respond. But I don't know if he'll respond. You know, he might not know if he wants what he wants to do. You know, he's still figuring a lot of things out. He's still wounded from his journey. I'm hearing he's still wounded from before. So maybe something happened before with the two of you. But he does care about you. He would love to hear from you. He is blocking you if you contact. Yeah, so there's some wounds there. He misses you, but I don't know if now is the time in general. But you'll know when the time is, because you'll feel it in your heart. Or you'll just feel like reaching out whether or not, you know, so it'll just be up to your situation. But why blocking you if you contact? I don't know. It seems like something happened before. Something happened before. I don't know what happened. Hi, Red Sage Tarot. Aw, thank you. I love your name. I want to write your name down. I don't have time to do any more readings today. But I instantly feel guided. Your energy is burning like red fire. That makes sense. Your profile picture, your name. I love your readings already. I haven't seen any, but thank you. Aw, you're welcome. Thank you. But he's blocking you everywhere. I don't know, Naina. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you about. So then, I guess that means like he's not ready. But this doesn't mean the connection is. You feel a sweet energy. I'm hopeful that things change in the future with you and this person, because I just get nothing but good vibes from this person for some reason. So I don't know why he's blocking you. If it helps, there's someone I feel this way, but I'm blocked. And it's like, okay. Yeah, I think so. I think he is. But regardless, like, withdraw if you can't contact him. Withdraw, you know, there's other people out there still to meet. There's more love for you, always. So, yeah. But I do trust this person you're asking about. All right. You're welcome. Okay. Woo-woo. Let me see what your question is. What special gift does Spirit want me to connect with? So, right off the bat, I'm going to use my One Piece tarot deck, and I'm going to draw in a One Piece card, and I will literally just go off of the description of that character. Okay. Okay. Knowledge, wisdom, history, information gathering. You're welcome, Nina. Positive vibes, exactly. There is something to work on. Special gift. Whatever you're a genius about, you're a genius. Woo-woo. You are. There's certain things you're very gifted in that you can do really, really well. Like, you're really good at something that, like, not everyone can do. You might be amazing at programming. You might be amazing at history. You might just be very, very smart, you know? So, whatever it is that you love learning about, that you're just really good at, that you just do for fun, for no other reason, but it's just like, that's your, you eat math for breakfast, you know? It's like, I love math. That's me, I love math. Whatever this is that you love doing, that is a special gift. to connect with. Connecting with loved ones is something that the Spirit wants you to do as well. Connecting with your soul family. Connecting with people who don't pressure you to have to learn anything or do anything. People where they're not with you because of your gifts and talents. They're just with you because they love you. And you also get to just explore your gifts and talents happily just on your own. And these people, they don't pressure you about that. They just like admire you, if anything, and they're just like, awesome, I'm glad you love that stuff. Wow, you're so awesome, you know? People who support you. So growing with your intuition, your knowledge, I feel like, yeah, expanding with your thoughts. Reading, you might really like reading books. You might really, really enjoy to read, and reading will help you a lot at this time. So these are messages coming through. Multitasking is something, balancing out and being everywhere, kind of. You're someone who's able to do lots of things all at one time, or you're able to orchestrate a plan where you're kind of in all spots at once somehow. So those are the messages I'm getting for what special gift Spirit wants you to connect with. Those kinds of things about yourself. Spirit wants you to grow more of who you are. Continue being who you are. Continue going forward. Do not give up. Even if you're not where you want to be quite yet with the journey, like if you're not surrounded by these loved ones quite yet, keep going. They are out there for you. The people who appreciate you 100% are out there for you. Sorry, Petya, I do not have time. But in the future, I will have time. So that was Woo Woo's reading. And then Nina. So now we've got Pandu. Pandu, if you're here, let me know. Sylvie girl, you are coming up really, really soon. Yay, Pandu, I'm glad you're here. Pandu, Byru, Jeanette, Sylvie girl, Nikita, Dr. Asma, Vikar, and Jenny. So I'm going to have to, I can only answer very briefly because I have to drive in like, I'm supposed to drive in like 5 minutes. So, okay. Does he play with me or is he in love with you? So basically, can we trust this energy? Five of Wands. Five of Pentacles. I almost thought it was going to be the Five of Swords, but it's not. It's art. Temperance. So, this is real. This connection is real, Pandu, is what I'm getting. I think this is love. Is this love? Does he love you? Ten of Swords, ruin. This is, I don't know, this is something painful. Princess of Swords. And he deserves something better. So, he hurt you. That's what I'm getting. Hurt happened here. There's challenges, there's separation, there's conflict. Sorry, McBen man. I love your name. Hi, Faith Strong. I am out of time. I have to drive to my dentist appointment, so I'm just trying to get to the last remaining people on my list. But I will be going live. I'm doing $7 Saturdays on Saturday. Later, if I get to my financial goal this month, I'm going to be doing another hurrah of free readings before the end of the year. But my plan is to be able to do free readings very more often in the future of this channel when I get to where I need to go. What's going on in O's mind and thoughts about... So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Pandu. I hope that helps answer your question. I don't have time to go any more in depth with it. Cool. I look forward to next time, Faith. So that was Pandu. Byru, if you're here. Jeanette, if you're here, let me know. Oh, Byru, you are here. His current feelings for you. Good question. Let us see. I get a positive vibe already. His current feelings. And worry, like that Five of Pentacles said. So, oh, Jeanette, I'm glad you're still here too. His feelings for you right now is a little like, he's a little too anxious, a little too panicky to make things move forward. But his feelings is definitely thinking about you. He thinks about you, thinks about hitting you up, like messaging you, thinks about getting out of the situation he's in and becoming suddenly a knight in shining armor. His feelings about you is abundance. He feels fulfilled. He feels happy about you. His feelings for you are happiness. But it's about himself and his situation where he's not quite sure. Oh, wow, this says happiness. This card says pleasure. And this card says the Hermit. So, yeah, he feels happy about you, but it's about himself that he doesn't necessarily feel that way with his situation. He might feel like he's stuck in a situation. Could be a family situation where he's surrounded by, like, unhealthy energy, surrounded by snacks, by TV, you know, things like that of just like, this is what it is, you know? So I feel like this is the energy. So his current feelings for you are very positive for you. But for himself and his situation, he's going through a hard time is what I'm getting. And it's a little bit of like a boring, stagnant energy that he's stuck in. So he's kind of going through some struggles of his own, but he does have positive feelings for you. You're welcome, Byru. All right. Jeanette. If I will find love again after almost 9 years as a widow. Absolutely, Jeanette. Absolutely, you will. So let's see what card comes through. Jeanette. You are so amazing. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yes, you will. This is saying, like, you've been reaching these long-term goals. You've been working towards it. 2020 might be the year. I feel like you've done a lot of healing and you've done a lot of grieving and processing and expressing your love for this person that you have lost. And of course, you're always going to love and miss this person. Queen of Swords. And you also, the painter. Wow, the painter and art. And so, with that, you feel more ready now. You feel more ready to love again. And, and love is going to come in right on time. I'm hopeful for 2020. For many of us, 2020 is the love of coming together. The Fool. I think there's something coming for you in 2020 for when it comes to love. So I'm hopeful about that. So you absolutely will. You've made it very far in your journey. And now there's this part where you can wear your battle scars on your sleeve. You're like, yeah, I get it. I'm not perfect. The person I lost wasn't perfect either. Nobody's perfect. We all have our flaws. We all have our addictions. We all have our challenges that we know we should overcome, but we somehow don't or something. We all have that part about ourselves, right? And you're like, that's me. Yeah, I smoke. Or, yeah, I eat ice cream. Or, yeah, I have bad sleep. I don't need other people judging me for it. I already try to own it and honor it myself. So you're like honoring who you are, where you're at. Or like, yeah, I do get lonely sometimes. Or all the time. Or I feel lonely all the time. Like, shout out to myself, like, honestly. So it's like honoring who you are. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. And we get the Seducer. And so it's like, you are very attractive, Jeanette, obviously. And you're going to have a very nice time when it comes to your journey of love. That's what I think. I think that, oh, hi, Bianca. So I really think there's something very positive coming your way when it comes to love. Dang, I really have to go really soon. I'm going to be very late. Okay, so, Jeanette, that's your reading. Sylvie girl, what's going on in O's mind and thoughts about him and me? Thanks. What's going on in O's mind? Hey. I'm one guy. I'm one person. I'm just a guy. I'm going as fast as I can. 10 of Wands, oppression. Thoughts about him and me. And the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, he feels like he just wants to let everything go and have a fresh start. That's what I get with the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So something, ooh! And so his thoughts about you is very attracted to you. And the Ace of Swords, this is just like, this is a known fact is what I'm getting. Like, you already know this. You already know that you are super fly, that you're super attractive and like on fire, you know? You're like, yeah, I'm a snack, you know? You already know this, and this is what he thinks about you. Like, he's very attracted to you, you know? You're welcome, Jeanette. Aww. And I'm so grateful to get to feel your energy and to know part of your experience. It's absolutely touching and very much inspires me to keep going forward on my journey. Two of Wands. So I think eventually things are going to come together with you and this person. There's like there's this like intensity between the two of you. There's this power play. I think like you have very similar interests romantically, physically. You have similar things that you can do together. Two of Swords is peace with the Empress. But also as a person, he loves you as a person too. It's not just physical. He genuinely has an attraction to you as a person. So that's what I'm getting. So that's what I'm getting for you, Sylvie girl. All right, Nikita, you're in separation with your soul connection. I love him deeply. Recently proposed to some other girl, but I still feel connected to him in 5D. I want to know, what are Arjun's feelings for me? Ten of Pentacles. You're right. Like that long-lasting connection. You still feel it. So his feelings for you. Five of Pentacles. Are conflicting because he still feels that love for you, even though he is moving forward clearly in this other direction. That's conflicting. That's confusing. His feelings for you. Princess of Wands, the dancer. Okay, I feel like his feelings for you is that, like, yes, there's a strong connection between the two of you, but he just thinks, like, oh, like, love can't be so true. Like, it's supposed to be something more, like, different. I don't know. I think he's got some worry about how intense it was with you. He just thought, like, maybe this is just, like a siren trying to lure me in. Chariot. And so I think, like, he just kind of, like, he was like, I need to abort this mission and go on a different path. The Mage. But now he's rethinking things. Yeah, he got scared of the intensity. That's how he's feeling, worried about it. But now he's thinking about it more. And things have changed. And now he kind of has some sorrow and regret. So he still feels this connection. And in general, if he had more trust and stuff, then I think he would have made a different choice. But he didn't, and he's on this new path. I don't know. Will he come back? The Nine of Pentacles. I'm not quite sure. The Two of Pentacles change. I think there's just something better for you out there. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be difficult. But I do think you're going to meet a new connection that's not going to be that afraid of you. And I think maybe someday he'll come back, but it'll be down the road. That's what I'm getting. Hi, Real Love K. And then the Painter. And so it's like, you know what you want. And so you want someone who's single, available, and wanting to spend time with you, and wants to be with you and commit to you and propose to you. So that is what's going to come your way. I think pretty fast, actually. Could be a year, could be 2 years. But I think you're going to meet someone new, and it's going to be challenging to also meet someone new while still feeling in the 5D the love you feel for this guy. He's also going through those challenges. He feels the love in the 5D with you still, so it still worries him. He still worries if he made the wrong choice leaving and going in this new direction. But he knows he loves this person that he proposed to too, so he's just trying to do what's right. So I think removing yourself from the situation might help. Going for a change and working on yourself, your own growth. Will he work out with her? Possibly. I mean, he's a good person. I think they could work out. I'm not sure. I think so, though, to be honest. Oh, you highly doubt. So maybe it won't work out, you know, if you feel a doubt of it. But oftentimes people doubt love. So I think good luck. People can always prove you wrong. There's a connection that I knew. I was like, yeah, this connection's not going to work out. They stayed together for like 6 years or 4 years or something. So yeah. So I don't know then. Go with your intuition about that. But Dr. Asma Vikar, Should I begin training in January or move to settle abroad with family? Should I begin training in January or move with family and get a career there? So let's go with travel and let's go with family for January. So here and there. You cannot go wrong, Dr. Asma. Anything you choose will be the right choice. That's the answer I get. And you already know this. You already know whatever you choose will be the right one. I'm sorry, Real Love K. I'm literally 20 minutes late to my own appointment simply because I'm a people pleaser. So I don't really appreciate this as much as I thought I would. But we are, I don't know if Jenny is still here. But you're welcome, Nikita. Yeah. Yay! Cool. All right, Jenny, you are the last reading. What would you like a reading on? We're going to use the same deck again. I'm glad you're excited too. Can I know how? Hi, Jello-y. I'm about to head out. I have to go to my appointment. Can I know how Jose is feeling towards about me right now? Aw, happy birthday to Jose. How is he feeling about you right now? It's so sweet. Woo! He feels like you are badass. He's like, you are such a good person. He's like, you are so smart and so like aware and awakened and like informed about your facts. And yeah, he sees you as like a hero, you know, and inspires him to want to also be a hero. And he is feeling like abundance about the both of you. It's so funny how that happens with people where you have no communication with. This is something a lot of us go through. So there's a lot of positive feelings between the two of you. Queen of Wands, and how he also feels about you is that you don't take BS. You're very serious. You're a very serious person, trying to be strong. You're doing really good, Jenny. The Hierophant. He feels like, yeah, it's very serious between the two of you right now. And so I feel like he's like you, but he's like you in a very child, playful way. And so he's a little intimidated to try and resolve this. He's not good with handling things that are serious, even though he's a serious person too. Queen of Swords. So he knows that, you know, that you want to hear from him, and he knows he's disappointed because he's not able to be there 100% or like at all, really, you know. So he knows what's going on in the sense of like he wants to figure this out. He wants to make things right ultimately and wants to make things up to you. Oh, that's interesting. You said I'd cut him off at the same time. I was like, he wants to make things up to you. It's like, wow. Hi, Angela. I'm about to head out. But yeah, there's a lot of pain there. Things very serious between the two of you, but I see that he really wants to right these wrongs and that maybe he'll be able to. We'll have to wait and see. But depending on what it is, know your worth, Jenny. So if you want to move forward, if you're like, this connection's not for me in the physical world, I need to meet someone different, listen to your intuition on that. Okay, I have to go, everybody. Thank you all for channeling in with me. Good luck, Jenny. I always tell this one guy happy birthday, though it's only been 1 year now, but next coming year I'm probably gonna do it again. But yeah, good luck. You're welcome. All right, take care, everybody. Have a good day. You're welcome, Dr. Asma Vikar. Thank you all for being so sweet and understanding and supportive. Yeah, I liked this a lot more than certain things that happened recently, so I can definitely appreciate this. People actually wanting readings and stuff versus trolls. So